Welcome back, my students. I'm Ellie at English Fun Zone. Today, I'm going to be talking about double negatives. What are they? Why are they bad? And give you some examples. So let's get started. What is a double negative? So for example, I don't got no kids. Don't got no kids. You've got don't and no in the same sentence. That's a double negative. So is it I got no kids or I don't got kids? Now, British English is a little different. They use got. They say, I haven't. And now haven't is a negative. I haven't got. And then they use the noun. I haven't got kids. I haven't got kids. I haven't got a car. So in British English, we use haven't got. American English, we say I don't have. So you can use haven't got or don't have. But please don't put a no in that sentence too. That's a double negative. So why are double negatives wrong? Why are they so bad? Well, apart from it sounding bad when you say them, and it looks bad when you write them, the other thing is that it's not necessary. So for example, if you wanted a glass of milk, you would say, I want a glass of milk, right? I want a glass of milk. That's the positive. But if you didn't want a glass of milk, you would say, I don't want a glass of milk. A double negative here would be, I don't want no glass of milk. You see, we don't need that no. We don't need to say no because don't is your no. I don't want a glass of milk. Knowing these double negatives and recognizing them will help you with writing and speaking. So let's look at a few examples. I'm going to show you a sentence with a double negative in it, and you should pause the video and try to correct the sentence. And then I will show you the right way the sentence should be said and written.
That won't do you no good. Won't, no. That won't do you any good. That won't do you any good. I ain't got no time for supper. Ain't means am not or are not. Ain't. No. I haven't got time for supper. I haven't got time for supper. I don't have time for supper. I don't have time for supper. Nobody with any sense isn't going. Nobody isn't. Nobody with any sense is going. Nobody with any sense is going. I can't find my keys nowhere. Can't. Nowhere. I can't find my keys anywhere. I can't find my keys anywhere. She never goes with nobody. Never. Nobody. She never goes with anybody. She never goes with anybody. I didn't steal nothing. Didn't. Nothing. I didn't steal anything. I didn't steal anything. He ain't never told no lies. Ain't. No. He's never told any lies. He's never told any lies. You can't see no one in this crowd. Can't. No. You can't see anyone in this crowd. You can't see anyone in this crowd. There aren't no presents left to open. Aren't. No. There aren't any presents left to open. There aren't any presents left to open. All the witnesses claimed that they didn't see nothing. Didn't. Nothing. All the witnesses claimed that they didn't see anything. All the witnesses claimed that they didn't see anything. The pilot can't find no place to land. Can't. No. The pilot can't find a place to land. The pilot can't find a place to land. There is no way you can do nothing about this. No. Nothing. There is no way you can do anything about this. There is no way you can do anything about this. He doesn't have nothing but the clothes on his back. Doesn't. Nothing. He doesn't have anything but the clothes on his back. He doesn't have anything but the clothes on his back. We haven't never seen a tornado that big. Haven't. Never. We haven't seen a tornado that big. We haven't seen a tornado that big. It ain't right to not paint the house. Ain't. Not. It isn't right to paint the house. It isn't right to paint the house. You shouldn't do nothing to the house. Shouldn't. Nothing. You shouldn't do anything to the house. You shouldn't do anything to the house. The hospital won't allow no more visitors. Won't. No. The hospital won't allow any more visitors. The hospital won't allow any more visitors. I don't have nobody to mow the lawn. Don't. Nobody. I don't have anyone to mow the lawn. I don't have anybody to mow the lawn. That attitude won't get you nowhere. Won't. Nowhere. That attitude won't get you anywhere. That attitude won't get you anywhere.
I hope you're enjoying this video. And if you have any comments or suggestions for a video, please post them in the comments section below or contact me on Facebook or at EnglishFunZone.com. Sometimes a negative can also be formed by attaching a prefix like IR, IN, NON, or UN. Here are some examples of those types of words in sentences. And again, pause the video and try to correct the sentence before I do.
Double negatives using prefixes. The evidence is certainly not irrefutable. Not irrefutable. The evidence is certainly irrefutable. The evidence is certainly irrefutable. The gem is not uncommon. Not uncommon. The gem is not common. The gem is uncommon. The results are not inconclusive. Not inconclusive. The results are inconclusive. The results are inconclusive. The price of the car is not insignificant. Not insignificant. The price of the car is insignificant. The price of the car is insignificant. It is not unnecessary to tell the truth all the time. Not unnecessary. It is not necessary to tell the truth all the time. It is not necessary to tell the truth all the time.
You can create a double negative by using a negative word with a word that acts like a negative, such as some adverbs, pronouns, or even conjunctions. Now, these types of sentences typically have words with connotations of being lesser or very low in quantity or degree. So again, here are some more examples and see if you can find the double negative and correct the sentences.
Barely. She did not barely understand the instructions. Not barely. She barely understood the instructions. She barely understood the instructions. Hardly. I hardly have no money. Hardly. No. I hardly have any money. I hardly have any money. Rarely. Tom wasn't rarely present at lectures. Wasn't. Rarely. Tom was rarely present at lectures. Tom was rarely present at lectures. Scarcely. We had scarcely no rain last year. Scarcely. No. We scarcely had any rain last year. We scarcely had any rain last year. Seldom. We don't watch movies seldom. Don't. Seldom. We seldom watch movies. We seldom watch movies. Simply. This workload isn't simply too much for me to handle. Isn't. Too much. This workload is simply too much for me to handle. This workload is simply too much for me to handle.
So, songs are like poetry. They don't follow grammar rules. Instead, they focus on the beat of the music and they want to fit the sound to the music, right? So we allow those double negatives in songs. And it's like poetry. We don't care, right? It doesn't matter. But when you're writing or speaking in English, be careful with using double negatives, unless you're singing or writing poetry. I'd love to share these songs with you, but YouTube won't let me. So instead, I've posted a list of songs that use double negatives in them. You can go to EnglishFunZone.com and find that list. You can also take a short quiz and test your knowledge on double negatives. All right, my students, that's it for this video. I hope it's helped. And thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, and all of that other fun stuff. And until next time, my students, please keep practicing. Bye.